And it's starting. Welcome back to the stream, everyone. It's me, James.
And me, Mary.
And we're gonna play some Mega Man 5 for Game Boy very soon.
Totally mega.
It's some Mega Magic. Mega Magic.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this one, so I'm just kind of shrugging. Oh, let's see. Mega Man 5, Game Boy. Also known as Rockman World 5.
Yeah, I wonder why they didn't keep the world part of the name when translating it. It really would clear up the confusion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, welcome back everyone to a rousing game of the MTBA opening screen.
And now for the actual opening.
Yep. In the year 20XX AD, the world is at peace thanks to Mega Man.
Just gotta turn on the
Yep.
sound.
Oh, does it have a voiceover? Nope. It's me doing it then. Dr. Wily's fourth attempt at world domination has failed, and his name has once again faded from the minds of the citizens of the world. Yeah. A few months later. Here's Mega Man and Roll. Well, rock and roll, I suppose. So you are the famous Mega Man. I am Terra, and you will soon be my slave. Oh, I was not doing this then? Okay.
Just turning down the volume because I realize it's kind of loud.
Yeah.
What? My Mega Buster has no effect on him. Also, I don't know what's going on with the lettering.
I don't know either. A few hours later, the world was attacked by warrior robots from space. Alright. You're blue now. That's my attack.
Where am I?
Dr. Light found Megaman and equipped him with the new Mega Arm. The most powerful weapon ever devised. Oh good, we got the most powerful weapon right at the start, so we don't need to unlock all of them. Why have the star droids come here? Oh, it's a rocket punch.
The most powerful weapon he only uses in this game.
Yeah. God, I can never remember who was voicing any characters, so it's just gonna be one of us at random voicing this.
Yep.
Mega Man, our world was once again in chaos. The alien robots call themselves Star Droids and have conquered most star major cities. They are constructed of alien material, which render our weapons useless. But I have done some analysis and constructed a new weapon for you. It will replace your Mega Buster. It is called the Mega Arm, and it allows you to charge energy in your fist before you fire it.
How is... that's... okay.
I have also created a new assistant for you. His name is Tango. Now, when you walk up to these star droids, you can slap them with both hands in the face and say, "You've been tangoed." And it'll make sense if they're British, but I guess they're not because they're from space. I'll enhance this item. Replicator to make powerful items for you. Collect as many P-chips as possible. And remember, you need a P-chip every time you want to go to the bathroom. Now don't waste them. Good luck, Mega Man. Yeah, that's like the power-up. Yeah. We don't get their names unless we select them, I guess.
Yeah, let me just look up.
Okay. Yeah, having to look up what beats what or root force it is always a bit. I'm like, man, this kind of sucks game design wise.
Eh.
Did I know this? Yeah.
Okay, this guy's Mercury. This guy is Venus.
Yeah.
This is Sailor Neptune.
Hmm?
And this is Sailor Mars. Okay, Mercury. First planet, so first boss. I love the look he gives us. Like, what are you doing? Whoa. P. Mega Man, beautiful Joe.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, to stay permanently charged. Okay.
God, these shots are hilariously slow. It was the Game Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, 1994 means this was the original Game Boy.
Oh, 94, so this is after...
Oh my god. It said 1994 in the credits, so that's what I'm assuming is correct. 22nd July 1994.
So, I think this is after, Mega Man 7.
God, I don't know. Mega Man 7. Which one is that? 1995. Don't know. It'd be after Mega Man 6, before Mega Man 7. Like, I genuinely don't care. At this point, it's apparent my knowledge of Mega Man games comes largely from webcomics.
Same.
Yeah. I just never cared much for the games. And I'm honestly worried I'm not gonna have anything to say about this one.
Oh, this guy's just teleporting. Pretty nice sprite work, though.
I mean, yeah, this was 1994. This was this was a decent way into the Game Boy's yeah, Game Boy's lifespan. Power. Oh yeah, this was about halfway into Game Boy, and it's, you know, kind of like on par with a NES game here, which is actually pretty impressive.
Good, good.
I see. Yeah, the reason that I know even less about this one than the other ones is, so the Archie Comics Mega Man, like, that, like, foreshadowed this storyline, like, they were building up to it, and then they just ended that comics. Never actually got to see any of it.
Yeah. I don't know if MS Paint Masterpieces ever got to Star Droids. They were foreshadowing it too.
Yeah, so this is storyline that kills comics. Nah, it's more just like by the time you're onto this one, you're, you know, pretty deep into Mega Man lore anyway, so
Yeah. Oh, I remember, like, there was this hand-drawn comic where that had Mega Man characters and featured some of the Star Droids.
yeah, it's called Tails Gets Trolled.
No, it was way older.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of Mega Man like fan comics and sprite comics and stuff like that, like a good few years back. Yeah. Alright, you're coming to the spearhead.
Yep.
Now get those P capsules. And your estrogen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh! God, I love the physics-defying buzzsaws. Okay. I'm on the back screen. Oh hey, other arrow. I don't remember Mega Man 11's being so slow in this game. I also forgot how much the music slaps in this game. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here too, Averaro. I just don't have anything to say about Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. God. Like, this certainly is a Game Boy Mega Man game.
Yeah. Andrew Z. There was a Rockman manga called Rockman Sin that ended about 3 months ago. Huh.
Very respectful of him.
Rockman.
Oh, okay, Rockman retired and became a dentist. Watch out, Mega Man, it's the Liquid Metal Terminator.
Huh, I thought... That's weird. Ah, fuck.
Man, Teeth Man would be like the worst guy to fight.
Ah, fuck, he took my fucking pizza.
And who's that? Dent Man, that's the one. The like Super Sentai, like dentist.
That Grab Buster.
Is it Dent Man?
Fun things like Woodman was revealed to have been made from the wood of a sacred tree and was enshrined as a deity. CL, NHS. For the Mega Arm, you can grab and attack the enemy over and over. You need 100 for that. This is a power-up item for the Mega Arm. Grab an item from far away. You need 90.
You don't have enough potato chip.
All of your weapons will be refilled.
Yeah. Dent Man and the like candy alien guy. Has a pretty popular Twitter account. Which I have blocked, but I assume that's from back when Blue Blocker actually worked. And it was just like blocking people left and right for me, and I'm like, you know what? Need more pee.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. Are
Neptune.
you pausing or? Yeah. Neptune.
Actually, is this one of the stages? No.
Oh my god. What now? Sorry, I'm just feeling very antsy at the moment for a bunch of reasons.
Wait.
Feeling like I can't. Yeah.
Better.
It's the whole helicopter.
Other arrow says, I love Wave Man, but you can spike here.
No, this is Wave Man from space. The thing is, the Game Boy Mega Man games are like divorced enough from main continuity that these might be the only ones where Wily isn't behind everything. Like, he still might be, but at least there's the like possibility it's not him this time. Okay.
Oh, whoops, that's stage. Whatever.
Thing is, we're seeing 4 of them on the world map. We're gonna see another 4, and possibly Pluto. That's just the way these games go. I know for a fact Pluto was still considered a planet in 1994, so you know.
Yeah. It's also Mega Man Base 2 for Wonder Swan. The villain is just some asshole from the future, says other arrow.
Like the ones for handhelds, like it's even odds if it's Dr. Wily there. On consoles, it's always Dr. Wily, even when it's not.
Game might be in the Game Boy Mega Man continues. It's heavily references Quint from Mega Man 2 Game Boy. Now that was like Quint was like a fucking missed opportunity. Brainwashed Mega Man from the future, basically. Oh, whoops. That's neat. Ah. Are you kidding me?
Nope, I'm afraid not. This is canonical way that Mega Man dies. This gets flushed down the drain.
Okay, aforementioned asshole from the future, Mega Man Shadow is basically a clone of Quint created at the same time for funsies. You know, Quint
Yeah, Mega Man Shadow the Hedgehog.
and Quint is in 8-bit that match.
Yeah, we did stream Mega Man 8-bit Deathmatch at one point.
Yeah.
And I'll level with you, I don't remember most of that stream. Yeah.
Grab Buster's super useful.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Ah, fall to your doom. Brought on by your own greed.
Would Train Man be better or worse than Teeth Man?
You know, I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess he's basically like Punk Man.
Underwater slide?
Dang it. Okay!
I don't even know what that was.
That was the item that I grabbed. Not quite getting onto me. Ah, Christ.
The start. I
Okay. This friggin' water. Or at least I hope that's water. This is on Earth, so maybe. Wow, that really went badly. Okay. Yep. There, save. Okay. Do-do. Ow. Good. Hello. Acid, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Hey, Acid.
No, Acid, you need to move the planchette on the Ouija board. You know, that's how we know it's you.
What?
You know.
What?
Forget it, I was making a stupid joke. I was saying, you need to move the planchette on the Ouija board. Like, you know, those boards with all the letters and numbers on them and stuff that ghosts are meant to move a thing around. It's like, Acid are you there?
Mm-hmm.
Then you slide it over to the yes. But no, we're playing Mega Man 5 for the Game Boy. And this is, what, Neptune?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then all the other ones, or are they not in order?
Oh, this is a Mega Man game, so we had a choice of 4 of them at the start.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
fight first, and they all have different weaknesses against each other's weapons and stuff. And then we're gonna fight the other 4, obviously. And since this was 1994, there's probably a Pluto somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've already beaten Mercury. This is Neptune now, who is, of course, water-themed, as most Neptunes are. Yeah.
It is not going to be a question of if, but a question of when am I going to talk about my stupid OCD.
Yeah, when are you going to talk about your set of robots who are all named? Yeah. The Earth one is called Terra.
Mega Man, I assume.
Oh yeah, and Mega Man, yes.
Yeah. I would have joined early, but my family really wanted to watch the Barbie movie together.
The Barbie movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, I hear that's actually pretty good. But I don't know what level, like, what amount of that is irony. Like... I know that some amount of it is, but apparently it's okay.
Yeah, I thought it was alright, I guess.
You can almost spell Tetris.
Not quite enough.
Oh, Mega Man, did you bring back the potato chips? I've been seeing pea chips and doing like, haha, it's funny because they're pea, but I'm also like, no, if you were doing a webcomic based on this, you go, oh, they're potato chips, obviously. What's this one? Mars, bringer of war. Yeah. It's the gun, I guess.
Rockets, yeah, this is heavy war themes.
Some kind of war turtle. I believe it evolves into Blastoise.
Ah, crap. Oh no, the thing I wanted to buy would have helped in this situation.
Too bad, you soft locked the game. But no, I assume that's just like... yeah.
What if you put a robot in charge of like all the finances in the world?
Yeah. The thing is, you're asking this as a hypothetical we know you have an answer.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's fine.
Which robot are you going for now?
So, we're on the Mars level here. Until the, like... well, I guess all of them would have war machines in some capacity, but you know. So there's the military stuff.
You should make a Mars that's animal.
They do have these gorillas.
Well, those are like creatures.
Yeah, these are robots from space that came to Earth for question mark reasons? They're called star droids. And every time any Mega Man comic tries to build up to including them, it kills off that Mega Man comic. Like, killed the Archie comic, it killed, well, MS Paint Adventures, and now it's going to kill you. Yeah. No, it's just like, there are some things that coincidentally kill off adaptations, because it's at like a certain point in the timeline where you would be doing them, you know? It's like, oh yeah, after this amount of years, you're likely to have dropped off anyway. Like, the joke about the fanfiction based on the superhero web novel Worm is the Leviathan fight is at the end of every fic. It's like maybe 10 chapters into the actual, well, not chapters, 10 arcs, I guess, into the actual like web novel, but because it has such a weird pacing compared to the rest of the arcs, including it in a fic will always kill the fic. always, no question.
Mm.
So, like, 99% of things just end there. And it's like, maybe don't have that art then?
Mm.
But, you know, in this case, it's the Star Droids. Just coincidentally, whenever you get to any adaptation that has them, it ends. The Artsby comic only had Terra, I believe, and none of the others.
Mm.
So like, oh yeah, the next arc is gonna be this. Comic ends. It's a shame because the Artsby Mega Man comic was actually really good.
Yeah,
There's
heard
Tango the
good.
Cat.
I believe they also had some like beta robots. They're like yeah, I know there was like a robot that like in the final version was like a male robot, but in the Archie comics they used the beta version was a woman.
Probably, yeah.
Sort
The
of.
best for a woman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
Like, honestly, any Mega Man adaptation, you're gonna end up with, well, mostly male robots, because all their names end with
Yeah.
man. And so,
Yeah.
you end up with people just going, yeah, you know what, we're just making this one woo man. It's for diversity.
I mean, I kind of only know about Splash Woman.
Yeah, there's a few of them, but you know.
Yeah.
I remember reading one like fan right comic decades ago where there was a gag that like had like 7 normal robot masters that had woo man, and her whole thing was just she's the girl.
And I remember like the Shovel Knight devs when they were like introducing the like gender swap feature, they were like, oh no, we accidentally did the Mega Man thing where there's like only very few women and a lot of dudes and things like. I mean, how do you do that on accident? Like, you just not think when you're making the character like, maybe the gender ratio is a bit off.
Yeah.
Also, sorry, there was like stupid thing that happened on Twitter. It's like the second time this happened this year where I talk about like wanting to make something myself, and then someone comes like, hey, if you want someone to do this for you, hit me up. And like, no, I was talking about doing this myself. Like I was talking about that I wanted to make a Martlet plushie at some point, and someone's like, oh, if you need a plushie maker, like hit me up. Like, no, I'm going to do that myself. Anyway, the earlier the year was like talking about that I needed to make like art for an AU, and someone was like, hey, if you need like a business thing, no, this is something I want to do for myself for an AU. I'm not going to hire an artist for this.
Yeah. Yep, back to the turret again. So, Mega Man's special ability in this game is a rocket punch. Like, when you charge your normal attack to full, you, like, shoot your fist out at them. Because space robots are immune to guns, but weak to fists? Question mark? Yeah. But anyway, that's why James is, like, charging 99% of the time. And that's why I'm occasionally toggling the music off, because it really bugs me. Or rather, toggling the, like, game sound off, you know? That's just me.
I mean, you could mute the stream, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I do, yes.
Hi Mars, hang on. I have to OC post in chat.
Yeah.
You
There's
got,
more to say about planet-themed robots than I do.
the post
Just
Mars
say none at
here.
all. Yeah.
I love her.
And we've beaten 3 of the star droids.
Mm.
You got Mars gun. Gun. Enemy. Okay.
Photon
It's
missile.
on missile. Power up. You can grab and attack the enemy over and over. I'm just thinking of that one gif of Arthur from Joe Arthur punching the screen over and over again. We don't have that. Arthur. Uh-huh.
Venus.
That's on the mountain top, burning like the silver. Son of a beauty. And Venus was her.
Hang on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this one. What are those, jellyfish? No. Weird bubble things. These.
Oh, whoops, I was
Mega
on.
Man, watch out, I programmed you with a deadly allergy to bees. I thought it would make you more human. Listen, you got to grab this bee and punch them over and over again.
Oh, I think the bee is actually slowing me down. Oops. Okay. Thought there was something else. Oh wow. Nice going, me.
Yep. Yeah. So the other ones we fought so far, like their levels at least kind of had themes, and I'm really not sure what this is.
It's like in a sense, it's like both the planet and like the gods do have like a strict like theme to them. So like
Yeah. Like there's a lot you could do with the theme of just like, oh yeah, this is my robot called Venus, but
yeah,
like,
make them an
maybe
awful capitalist.
yeah. Like the Mars one, we're willing to cut them slack on that, 'cause it's like, oh yeah, Mars, war, like, as long as they're vaguely war-related robots, that's fine.
Yeah.
This is... yeah, this
I mean,
is
we-
like... water? Question mark? Bees?
Weird. Like I know there was like, you know, the old myth that Venus was lush, but it's also not doing anything with that.
Yeah, they're not really doing anything like the rainforests of Venus or anything. It's just like, yeah, this is a water level. Like Neptune's water level.
Venus is very known for water.
Oh god.
Yep. Well, time to go in the hole. Oh my god. So, the site that I read comics on has recently added a very annoying captcha. It makes you do whenever you open any comic. So I can't really look at the Venus comic that I was just skimming through the covers of, see if there's any other funny edits I can do.
It's okay, I guess I just have to draw Venus herself doing silly shit.
Hang on, gonna save this one, because I'm like, okay, like, this is what comics used to be like.
But does it make you do a capture for like each issue?
Each issue, yeah.
Oh man.
Which, when I'm doing the thing where you're looking at each the covers of like 20 different issues. Oh,
Yeah,
man,
understand
for a
that.
romance comic, like the later ones, she really gets combined. Like, there's that skeleton that's trying to kiss her, and the other hooded skeleton like accosting her. Here, and it's like, yeah. Man, there's a lot of skeletons. Like, sorry, this is not a thing I expected. I guess when you got a romance comic that only had a few issues and isn't selling that well, you start doing weird things with it. It became a strange stories of the supernatural comic. Like, less than 20 issues in, and then apparently got abruptly cancelled.
Terra Nova and Anomalies Unknown crossover. This is a sentence that makes sense to only like 2 people.
Yeah, so... like, I just kind of saw this one come up in just in like the newly updated comics one, because obviously this is a comic nobody has cared about since 1952. And it's like, oh yeah, someone's got their hands on some old issues of it and you scanned them in. There are countless comics that were called Venus. Also, apparently this one was written by Stan Lee, and I'm like, wait, what? He's really slumming it on this one.
Oh.
Like, I don't know how much. Oh, you obviously don't know that much about comics, Acid, but like, you probably know who Stan Lee is.
I know.
It's hard to miss him.
Yeah, also like from how people talk about him, he was pretty well beloved comic book author.
Yeah, he was, if not the sole creator of like a lot of Marvel, like well-known Marvel characters. He was definitely involved in their creation, like Spider-Man, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four. You know. He was the comics guy.
Yeah.
Like there really isn't any other like person in comics who had that level of influence on it.
I mean, there's a reason he had like cameos in every single Marvel movie. And
Oh yeah. And some of them were actually really funny uses of him as a like cameo. Yeah.
I of course don't watch that many Marvel movies, but I remembered him from Spider-Verse. That one was a pretty fun one.
Yeah.
He's like a comic shop owner, and he's kind of trying to rip Miles.
Yeah, he was a real character in himself. Like... okay, sorry, I'm again just clicking around for this. It's listed as a sci-fi and romance comic, and apparently, like, maybe 10 issues in, it's like, oh yeah, here's the devil, like, Venus meets the devil. It's like, okay. Did you just run out of ideas? I'm sorry to be talking about this comic that I've never actually read.
No, it's okay.
I'm just like, man. I just need you to see, like you've seen the cover for issue 1 where it's like, oh yeah, she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Now she's being captured by a romance.
Oh, it's her romantic adventures, and then they're just like, well, this isn't selling well. We're sacrificing her to the devil.
God. Stories to stagger your imagination. So that's the copy.
Yeah, it goes from romantic tales of fantasy in the early ones too. Strange
Yeah.
stories, the supernatural. And to be fair, like 1940s and 50s, that was the trend. Like horror comics were all the rage.
Mhm.
That was before the comics code like really cracked down on it, and you weren't allowed to call vampires vampires anymore.
Mhm.
You weren't allowed to talk about zombies, or like there's all these weird arbitrary restrictions,
Yeah.
which kind of killed off horror comics as a genre.
Yeah.
And like that kind of paved the way for superhero comics to be as big as they were. It's actually pretty interesting. There's a kind of in-joke about that in Watchmen. So there's like a comic in universe. It's like, what is it, the Black Ship or something, Black Freighter. It's a horror comic that is in the world of the Watchmen. This is like one of the biggest comics that's around because, well, superhero comics didn't take off in that world because they just had actual real superheroes, and people were like, yeah, we've got enough of those.
Mhm.
So there was a boom in horror comics instead. Yeah. So, do we have any guesses what this level's meant to be now?
I guess on what supposed to be. Sorry, I didn't like
The
understand.
stage's theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's water.
Water and water and water and water, water.
Man, I really want to play
Ah.
FF8.
Yeah, Warlove for a planet. This is like so far-fetched. And I thought making Venus a capitalist was far-fetched.
I mean, like, you've got more to your Venus than that. Like,
Yeah.
you do actually have, like... Oh, watch out for the owl.
Yeah. I mean, she does have, you know, the fire theme and like how she looks is like based on what the planet looks like and all.
Yeah. Venus' stage takes place inside an experimental laboratory that is adorned with lots of soapy bubbles. Okay. Alright.
Not really.
I mean,
big.
like, I
That
guess the
doesn't
more
explain
obvious thing
anything.
would be making the level like really misty because, you know, Venus is like kind of known for like that it's like completely covered in clouds and stuff, or like that the planet is like really hot.
I mean, yeah, those are things you can do. This is not what they've done here. Alright, I see. So I was just counting up the levels and going, okay, what planet have they missed out in the... Yeah, I see.
I wonder what Saturn level is like.
No, I don't know if James is going to yell at me for giving spoilers on this. But basically one of them doesn't get their own stage and is like presumably a boss fight on Wily's stage. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lame.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's Pluto, then it makes sense, I guess.
No,
But this
Pluto
game is from like,
No, Pluto
Yeah,
gets
like-
the stage.
yeah. I mean, if it's from before 2006, then they still thought it was a planet.
Yeah. This game is from 1994.
Yeah.
Look
I
at it.
know.
This game is 1994.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said that. Yeah, I boarded it badly. Like I was pretty sure it was from before 2006.
Like, the Super Nintendo was out at this point, and this is, for the original Game Boy, actually, like, really well sprited. Like, this looks like a NES Mega Man game.
Yeah, backgrounds are really good.
Yeah, it's like, again, for the console that's on, this actually does look pretty good. Because the Game Boy kind of had about the same processing power as the NES, I believe. They both. No, actually, I think it might have had less. Yeah. Because the NES was an 8-bit machine, and I think the Game Boy was a 4-bit one. So you get a bit simplified. The colors, even in this version, are very like there's only so many colors they had access to. Like, this had to be playable in black and white. Well, more or less.
Wow, Venus was really easy after that level.
Yeah.
You got Bubble Bomb. PIM's
Sure
not-
did.
PIM's Oh, and Rush Coil.
Yeah. Now you can jump on your dog.
Don't jump on your dog.
Don't jump on your dog.
Password? Late left. PIM's not healing you keeps throwing me off because I think the equivalent money items in Mega Man Extreme 2 did. Yeah, the Extreme games are kind of weird. The Extreme games themselves are technically impressive for the Game Boy, being basically 8-bit ports of levels from X1 and 2, but they were just ports of those levels with little flair to make them stand out. Ah. Grab the 100 item. Or 90 item.
Yeah, apparently the Game Boy was 8-bit. Yeah, so it could more or less replicate what the NES could do.
Oh boy, it's Terra.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Terra isn't like you get a
Oh, this is a cutscene.
oh, okay, this is a cutscene.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
Terra is the Earth bot, of course.
Things with planet named characters are always so scared of just naming the Earth on Earth.
That's strange.
Like Earth always left out or like named something different.
I mean, in fairness, in this case, they're literally robots from space. Whatever their home planet is, it's not called Earth. But on the other hand, like, why name them after the other planets? Here,
Yeah,
man. Yeah. And like in Sailor Moon, there's no Sailor Earth because that's Tuxedo Mask. It's always been Tuxedo Mask. It's not a secret like Sailor Earth that we're missing out on.
Yeah.
Surprise! It's Yellow Devil again.
So I guess there's the moon, which like sort of tied to the Earth, and also like not all the planets are like in the main like lineup of the Sailor Moon. I don't know what sort of.
There's
the sailors. I don't know what
the
that
Outer Senshi. I know. The like Pluto, Neptune. No, Neptune is. God, trying to think of it.
Neptune is
Pluto, Saturn, and yeah, Uranus. Those are the ones that are like Outer Senshi. They're the ones that show up later. I might be wrong though. Yep, the devil of this game is the mid-game boss. The yellow devil is like the recurring Mega Man boss, always a giant pain to fight.
Yeah. For like in a Sailor Moon, like Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune are like the lesbian couple, right?
Yes.
I really couldn't tell you. I don't know enough about Sailor Moon.
I'm sorry.
Sailor Neptune.
They are.
Yeah, I think so. Just gonna grab a picture of them and gonna be gay because of course they are. Sailor Moon Eternal makes Neptune and Uranus' relationship official. God damn it, what kind of file format is that? An AVIF? God. Okay, just let me screen cap it then.
Welcome back, Mega Man. I've just discovered some shocking news. The Star Droids have been using the resources from Earth to create an even more powerful generation of robots. If they launch an all-out attack, now we'll be easily defeated. Not sure what to do. How long has this invasion been going? A couple of days? Dr. Light, lead this strike now. If you can transfer Rush for space travel, we can try a surprise attack and wipe them out. Dots. Okay. I'll start modifying Rush and give him some extra firepower. This may take some time, so why don't you go exchange your P-chips for items.
Is Gemini Man from this game, or is it like a different? That's like one of the few robot masters I know. I don't know what
No,
the fuck
the
he
ones
does
in
in
this
this-
game are just named after planets. You don't get any
Oh,
of
okay.
the man ones. Gemini Man, we've already played the game with him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. Like, I don't care about Mega Man. You shouldn't either, Mega Man. Gemini Man, what game was he in?
3.
Mega Man 3, so we have streamed that one.
Okay. For some weird reason, like over half of fan game fans, for like a specific group of all fan names that I was in, like over half of them were also like really big Mega Man fans.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
And it's
grow up
like,
playing.
for one of the designs, it's like kind of obvious that the creator also likes Mega Man. Well, for two of them, it's like really obvious.
Whichever Hawkman.
Jupiter. I do like that the shoulder pads kind of look like how the planet Jupiter looks.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I didn't grow up playing the Mega Man games. And I have not a whole lot of nostalgia for them, so
Mm-hmm.
I did like the artsy comic of it, like that was good. But I'm mostly just indifferent to Mega Man. Most of what I know came from webcomics. Man, why isn't Photoman helping us out? Asks Everarrow. Photoman will never help. Trust only your fist. And I say fist singular because that's our weapon this time round. Oh man, I'm seeing like a thread on Blue Sky talking about apparently YouTube is introducing a new feature where you get like AI summaries of chat that went alongside stream, but apparently every single time it summarizes it as you discussing murdering children. Like without fail. Like everyone who has seen this like AI feature rolled out has gone, yeah, the summary said that I killed 5 kids. What's with that?
Yeah, I think I saw someone else talk about like, yeah, the AI said that like yeah, the chat was like talking about like people that didn't exist and shit.
Yeah.
Like about their
Please just let
relationship.
AI die. Please.
Yeah. But they're like,
Viewers in the chat are divided on whether or not Catherine murdered 5 kids.
like people are never using it for like things that it could be useful for. Like,
Yeah.
like they did make an AI that like could recognize cancer cells. So, like, yeah, that's good. I've seen it like used for like to like speed up animation things in Spider-Verse, like automatically adding like certain lines to like the faces. Like, yeah, that's making work easier for people. People just use it for stupid shit that doesn't need it, and because it's like still like very flawed technology, it just makes so much shit worse.
Yeah. Listen, like, I'm applying for a bunch of jobs lately, and every time I see something that mentions AI or LLMs, I just go, I'm not applying for this. This company is
Yeah.
going to sink within a year, and I'm gonna hate it the whole time. Like, I don't need to love my work, I just need to not hate it.
Yeah, and also with AI, there's like a big chance they're like, you know, going to ask you to fix something that you just can't fix because
Yeah.
it's not possible. And
I mean-
yeah, like the type of people that are use AI tend to be like stubborn idiots, and those are very annoying to deal with, of course.
They tend to be the kind of people who would be very easily fooled in a con. Because it's like,
Yeah.
they're the kind of people who thought Eliza the chatbot was a real, like, functioning AI and not just something that responded with stock answers. Tell me more about X. Yeah. So there were people who were like, no, this AI knows everything about me. It's like, no, it doesn't. Like, you can take the code apart and see it's parsing nouns and replying to you. Anyway, chat, yes or no, did James kill those 5 kids?
Or was my first thought, James Aspen?
Yeah, I had kind of seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, like, God, this was a couple of weeks ago now, but I saw it twice in 1 week for bizarre reasons. It's an okay movie. I would just not pay money to see it because, you know,
Yeah.
the creator is kind of a tool.
Yeah.
I say tool because anything that would accurately describe him would, yeah, probably get a bit too rude, you know.
Yeah. Or you could say a bit more than that. Well, but okay. I mean, at least it was, you know, like sort of a fun, campy horror movie with nice special effects. Like the special effects are really good.
Yeah, they went largely with practical effects for it, and it really helped. Like, it gave the animatronics a real, like, sense of physicality that they need to be convincing. It would be so easy just to have, oh yeah, here's CGI Freddy, and he has, like, no weight to his movements at all. But, you know, it's, like, decently competent, like, horror comedy. Nothing spectacular, but still an okay watch.
Yeah.
Like, it's the kind of horror you can show to your kids, unlike the horror movie that I watched just yesterday, Night of the Living Dead. Which apparently, famously, like, at that point, horror movies were just like, haha, it's a spooky haunted house. They go in and there's some laughs and some cheap jump scares and that's about it. There's cobwebs and it's all about just, you know, having a fun time. And then there's Night of the Living Dead, which a lot of parents mistook for being that kind of movie. And it is
Oh no.
not. It's genuinely like, it's a movie you can watch today and there's some real tension to it. Like,
Yeah. Also, if it's
Really?
a zombie movie, it's probably going to be a gore fest.
yeah, the thing is, at that point, that wasn't a thing. That, like, this movie redefined what horror movies were. Not just zombie movies, which there were a few before then, it's just none of them, like, were really of the same type. Like, zombie movies before that point were like, oh, it's wacky voodoo shenanigans, that, like,
So
no,
like the
Night
name
of the Living
zombie.
Dead is entirely different. And apparently,
So,
like, go ahead.
sorry, just. Oh, so there's a zombie movies where, like, you know, actual zombies from, how, well, I guess taken from the voodoo religion.
Yeah. There were a fair few movies before Night of the Living Dead that did indeed have zombies of that type. And there were a few that even had ones close to the type that you were seeing in Night of the Living Dead. But, like, you watch that movie and it's, like, qualitatively different from other horror movies of the era. Like
Mhm.
every modern horror movie traces its like lineage back to that.
Is Art of the Living Dead, is it like disease-based zombies, or is it like supernatural?
So the actual one bit of it that didn't age terribly well was the explanation for what the zombies were, where it's like kind of implied, oh, radiation from space is bringing the dead back to life, and it's like it just lacks the punch of anything else that happens in the movie. There's a reason they dropped that in every single sequel, prequel, spin-off, whatever, and went with, we just don't know. This just starts happening. There's some that have a supernatural description of them, like the 1990 remake of Night of the Living Dead apparently went with a character says, like, he offers a supernatural explanation for it, but like he's deliberately like not a reliable narrator. It's left ambiguous just because it works better if it's ambiguous. The
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead movies, which go with the idea of Night of the Living Dead was a fictional story in a universe where this actually happened, and it's like a cover-up of the real events. That has, okay, it's this chemical that brings him back to life. Like that's Trioxin 245, which is a thing you'll sometimes find referenced in other zombie movies. I mean, not that you watch those, but you know.
I need to stop saying I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You don't have the same gore tolerance that I do, and these are gory movies.
Yeah,
At
least not.
It's gonna get the like.
I wish I had like better horror tolerance, but I guess it's not something I can do anything about.
Yeah. The theme song that plays like whenever the trioxin chemical is spreading kind of retroactively became like the like recurring song in Return of the Living Dead movies. And it's a damn good song. I just linked it in voice chat, but like it's
Heard it before.
like it plays, I believe, 3 times in that movie, and each time is a moment of things have just catastrophically gotten worse. It is really good for that, you know?
Another hero says, you know what isn't gory? Mega Man 5 for Game Boy? We're strictly in sci-fi territory now.
It's actually sci-fi territory now, you know? Listen, I can talk about sci-fi endlessly, you know?
Yeah,
Where are we fighting right now?
Jupiter.
Oh yes, that's right.
We're going to
Yeah.
Jupiter to get stupider.
Going to Jupiter to get stupider. Going to Venus to get...
You know.
Hey, oh yeah, with like horror tolerance, I remember like this is like years ago when I don't know if we were like still together, but like my ex girlfriend, she was like kind of pushing me to watch it, and I said like, nah, I know kids die in that one, and I'm like really sensitive to that, and she kept like kind of pushing it. We didn't watch the movie, but it was still like kind of bothersome.
I fought Mars earlier, other hero.
Go to Mars to get cars. And like horror is a genre I would like to learn, but I also know I am kind of sensitive to a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah, we've already fought Mars, so you're not allowed to get any more stars, cars, or bars.
I need to draw my stupid walnuts more. She's very my little darling.
Yeah, it's just nice to, watch classics and go, oh yeah, I see where this, like, genre convention originally came from, I think I mentioned it at some point now, I watched the original Invisible Man movie a while back.
Yeah. Yeah, you said that it's still held up, like, really well.
Thing is, like, you're looking at that and you're going, oh, these effects actually look really good on black and white film. Like, you probably couldn't pull off the same ones in color, but like, they knew what they were doing at the time. Like, they weren't any less innovative.
Yeah. It's like just black and white just has like a certain main field, and that's probably why they're like still making movies nowadays in black and white.
And of course, it's a movie that's remarkably well paced for something from what, the 1920s? Invisible Man, 1933. Like, it moves at a decent clip. Like, the titular Invisible Man is actually a really fun character. Like, he's got a lot going on with him that just works really well, and later versions of the movie don't. Like, I've seen remakes of it. I've seen... God, I think I watched Hollow Man once, and I'm like, I don't really get why the Invisible Man is one of the classic, like, horror movie monsters. And then I saw the original one and I'm like, damn, actually, yeah, I get it now.
I guess maybe like the remakes don't get what was like scary about them that well.
The remakes suffer from what has been termed recently Surf Dracula syndrome. Where it's like, you're doing a movie where, like, about the Invisible Man, and you're building up to, yes, he's going to become invisible at like the 90% mark of the movie. And it's going to be dramatically built up to it, and like, no, Invisible Man 1933, first scene, he's invisible. Straight up, he's there from the start. They do not care how he got like that. Well, they do care a bit, but it's worked into the, like, narrative rather than being like, yes, I will finally take up this surfboard and call myself Surf Dracula, and then the credits roll, and they were gonna do the sequel. It's like, no, at this point, sequels weren't a thing. At least not consistently.
Also, I think honestly with horror monsters, it's often like more interesting to like learn how they became like that later.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, the one part of Night of the Living Dead that you could genuinely just chop out the movie is like the whole thing of, oh, we think it's radiation from space that's making them come to life.
Yeah, like
at the time, yeah, fears of radioactive fallout were a thing, but it feels hokey and dated in a way that not even like a movie made on a fairly low budget in the 1960s, like, somehow this is the part that feels most dated. Like, by the 1960s, not a lot of movies were being made in black and white. Or at least, some of them still were, but like, that was a dying, like, yeah. That was the, like, tail end of that as the main medium, you know? Like, you can watch 1960s movies that are in full color. God, when was The Wizard of Oz? 1939. That had, like, as a big reveal, like 10 minutes into the movie, they have the switch from black and white to color. And to be fair, it's a fantastic effect. Like, that must have been stunning to see in cinemas for the first time. Because they actually did film the first section of it in black and white, and then the part where she opens the door to Oz, like, the whole set is arranged so that everything inside the house is, like, literally painted, like, sepia tones, and everything outside was just, you know, the actual set they were using. I say black and white, it's sepia, it's sepia? Or you say that? It's a bit further on black and white.
So with older horror movies, I always think of this time I was like 15 or so, and my teacher for like, I don't even know how to like translate the name of this subject, but it was like culture or something, and he put on like,
Nah, probably.
well, it was like artistic culture-esque. Well, the teacher put on a scene from Scream, and it was the one with the the doggy door. And I remember like getting really like scared and like about it. And the teacher was like, "Oh, this probably doesn't faze you. Like, it's such old effects." And I was just sitting there, just like,
No.
horrified.
It's like, if you don't watch a lot of movies like that, you'll probably go, wow, huh.
Yeah.
Scream isn't really that ancient a movie. That's in 1996. Like, I
Yeah.
remember that movie coming out.
Yeah. Also,
I
like the
remember watching it
special.
on TV when I was like 8. So
Also, like the like the special, like the death there was like one that doesn't get like more horrified with like better special effects, because it's one that wouldn't be gory because it's like someone like back snapping, if that makes sense.
yeah, it's possible to make something disturbing by not showing it in detail. In fact, that's... Oh, famously, that's how Jaws was so suspenseful. Is that they didn't show a lot of it in detail. Like, you barely see the shark, you barely see the actual kills involving the shark, because the puppet just didn't work.
Yeah.
So they cut away a lot of the... Yeah. Yeah. I've definitely seen Jaws, but I saw it again when I was a kid. And probably shouldn't have been watching all these horror movies.
Mhm.
Ah.
I think if I saw horror movies as a kid, I would have nightmares for years. Like, I would get like nightmares from scary things from kids' cartoons.
Yeah. To be fair, like, have you ever looked at TV tropes? Have you ever seen their nightmare fuel pages where they're always talking about, oh, this scene is so scary, I had nightmares about it for years, and it's like, you watch it and it's just like, this is a kid's cartoon.
Yeah, well, at least, you know, like, a lot of,
Yeah.
like, 2010s kids' cartoons would sometimes have, like,
Listen, these people
sort of
had
scary things.
so many examples of nightmares they had because of My Little Pony Generation 4. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. I had them from, like, various, like, animated zombies and shit and monsters like that. Or, like, from... I remember, like, reading this one book when I was 8, and it was this drawing in it of, like, a werewolf, and I remember it scaring me so much, it just, out of nowhere, just gave me a fear of the dark, and I would just, like, lay in bed, just under the blankets, and just, like, imagining that that fucking werewolf was just, like, in my room, shit, or in, like, any dark area.
Watch out,
I'm
you're
like-
shooting at the beam that makes you stupider.
Electric, it makes sense for Jupiter because it's so stormy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. First, speaking of like scary things in kids' cartoons, it just reminds me of this one stupid Tumblr post I saw years ago where someone was like, "Yeah, who says animation is just for kids?" And then just like showed like a bunch of like scary monsters from children's cartoons. So I think one was from like Has Been Hotel or something, and it was like one of the less scary ones. And I think
Don't
like
show your kids Has Been Hotel. Don't
no.
show Has Been Hotel to anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just thought when I saw that post, like, hey, the point you're making with this is more that, like, horror can be in children's media and not that animation is just for kids, because it was all, like, really, really mild. Like,
Yeah.
they didn't even show any of the, like, the cartoon gore or something that was in some of these kids' cartoons, because, like, I watched a lot of Adventure Time as a kid, and they could get away with a lot if the character wasn't human or the gore wasn't red.
Yeah. Okay, you get double the capacity for your weapons now. You see, that's the thing about Mega Man I always found kind of annoying is, like, you get all these cool weapons and then you're told, no, you must save these for the boss fights.
Oh.
I have to
It's
use the
like-
bathroom. Be right back.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Like, there's horror elements in a lot of cartoons, and it's like... That doesn't mean that they're not kids' cartoons? Like,
Yeah, like,
necessarily? Again,
yeah.
look at the TV tropes, nightmare fuel pages for any kids' cartoon, like, any recent ones, and you're like, why is a trooper in their 30s scared of Steven Universe?
Yeah, I mean, the episode with, like, the like, fused together things that scared me as a kid when I was, like, 12 and so,
And I know
but...
people have different fears, it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I
have a-
guess
Go
that
ahead.
one, like, sorry, that one Steven Universe episode was also just more like existentially creepy because it wasn't like, oh, monster is scary, but more like, oh, having to be in that situation as that monster would have been like really scary to like think about. But I don't know how it was worded on TV tropes, of course.
Yeah. And now it's like looking at those pages, I find some people have really weird fears. But I'm like, I guess there are things I find scary, but just blood and gore don't tend to be a problem for me. Like I can just watch
Mm-hmm.
horror movies with that, and I'm like, yeah, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why, like, it's interesting to watch a movie from the 1960s, and like, even though I know how it ends, because like the end of the Night of the Living Dead is like a famous topic of discussion, like 60 years on. Because it's like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, what were they trying to say with this? And there's some very obvious answers that you could make for that, but like it still builds up like a palpable sense of dread getting there. Like
Mm-hmm.
there are some movies that are that old that are still genuinely like actually good at achieving that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, the
Yeah.
Nosferatu SpongeBob. I've got to go and look this one up now because I never actually looked at the SpongeBob page and TV tropes because I was not a fan of SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Nosferatu. No, they don't seem to have. Oh no, it's Count Orlok, not Nosferatu. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they call him Nosferatu. I know I've seen that clip.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen that episode.
Nosferatu?
I didn't watch that much SpongeBob as a kid.
Yeah, it's not even animated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the lights are flicking on and off, and it's because Nosferatu.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. Welcome back. I see you found some soda on the way back.
Oh, another thing I like to mention with like kids cartoon horror is like most of the time, it's going to like end well. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
That like removes a lot of the like intensity, I guess. The stakes tend to be like lower. Yeah, I don't know why they liked adding so much like scenes like that in children's cartoons from like later than the 2000s.
I mean, so Centaur World, like comparatively recent cartoon, has a villain who apparently is very scary to children. But like, he's there for very good thematic reasons. Like, it's like, oh yeah, this actually makes sense. Why there's like a nightmare, like skull-headed thing is the villain.
Yeah, I've seen the show. It is
Yeah, you've seen the Nowhere King.
Yeah. I did think he was a fun antagonist though.
Yeah. Like, when you find out why he's like that, it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
there's more going on than just like a big spooky villain, you know?
Yeah. I mean, they already hinted at like more going on with him in the season 1. Also, of course, it's like because there's like the 2 art styles with like the 2 worlds in that show.
It's Gravity Man's stage.
Yeah.
Cat decided to jump up here.
Little bastard.
The dog. So they got 2 of those, I think.
Oh, fuck.
Man, it's kind of sad with a lot of like newer animated shows is that they feel really rushed, but I know that's because there's just like such a big risk of you like them being unable to like finish the story, so they have to like cram it all into like 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, you get 2 seasons now and then Netflix cancels you because it's like statistically that's what makes the most money for them.
Yeah, it's fucked
It isn't just
up.
Netflix, it's everyone.
Yeah. Like it's not just Netflix shows. So it's like more common with them though.
Yeah, it's like... So... the current Batman series, Batman Caped Crusader, like... Really good, really worth watching. And it's already been renewed, 2nd season, and everyone just expects to get 2 seasons and nothing else, because that's what everything's getting.
Good at getting more seasons.
Yeah. And another show that I've been watching recently. So, of all things, there was a cartoon based on the Gremlins movies. It's like a prequel to them, Gremlins Secrets of the Mogwai. And it was actually pretty good. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is getting a 2nd season. And then just in my head, I'm like, oh, this is going to get 2 seasons and nothing else. They've already obviously planned this to end on season 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a show I watched that last year that felt like incredibly rushed was like Unicorn Warriors Eternal. Like they had like the fight with the big bad like at the end of like season 1, and like the show is not over yet, but it still just felt like they had like the backstory episode for like for all but one character. Like they had like the lore for like why the big bad exists in like season 1. It said like so much, and it was just like not a lot of episodes where the characters could like bond and stuff, which felt like pretty important to, you know, having your show, but like seeing how it goes with shows nowadays, there's just like a big chance that they might not even get a 2nd season. Which would be a shame because it was pretty enjoyable. It was made by the same person who made Samurai Jack, I believe.
Oh, huh, Samurai Jack.
Yeah, Jenny Tarkovsky?
Jenny Tarkovsky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the creator of the show. I believe it was an Adult Swim. But I, of course, couldn't watch it there. I don't know if Adult Swim is like even a channel where I live.
do hope My Adventures of Superman gets a third season. I don't know. My Adventures Superman Season 3. Oh, okay, it's renewed for a third season. That's good.
I've also heard good things about it, and I'm just not a huge.
Listen, I talk
I'm not
about it a lot. It is a very good entry point for Superman like lore. If you want to start watching a Superman series, you could do a lot worse than that. Like, they actually understand the character for once. And that's not something you can say about every Superman writer. Like, just look at the movies. Or rather, the more recent movies. God, what's it? Superman, Man of Steel, is it?
No, I got it already.
Yeah.
Hello, Saturn.
Oh god, oh god, oh fuck, oh god. Nope, nope. Nope, stop. Stop this now.
How did you even get out of that?
Get stun locked, idiot. Yeah, you probably don't want to be anywhere near my Saturn when that happens. Okay.
Lol. Get blowed up, idiot. Hang on. Time to OC post again. I have to show my guys Saturn.
Black hole, which became a weapon in Mega Man 9. And Rush Jet.
Just create a black hole in our password.
Just remember, Mega Man Star Force has the black hole generator. It's just sitting in a public area. Ah yes, the energy balancer. Why does it cost so much for that? Anyway, this is Pluto.
Yeah. Oh, is that an
Or are they a
extension cord
dog?
tail?
They're a cat.
Huh. You'd assume it would be like a dog because like Pluto is like named after the god of the underworld and stuff, so it would be like Cerberus.
And also Pluto, the dog from Disney. Maybe that's why it's
Yeah.
not a dog. Disney are notorious for suing people. Yeah, that's a cat. I remember the spray bottle was super effective against Pluto. Hey, I guess we're just pausing again.
Headshots are super effective against Saturn. Sorry, that's another Terranova joke.
Huh.
I'm sorry, I need to do something with Terranova instead of just bothering my friends about it.
I need to do something with literally any of my story ideas. I I don't think I've actually posted a single chapter of a fic this year.
It's okay. I have
Let's see.
never posted a fic ever.
10th of June 2023 for the last one, apparently. That's not encouraging. I had a lot going on this year.
Hey, it's okay. At least it's not as bad as Somewhere in the Distance.
Yeah, I managed to get some writing done today, and it's like maybe 5 lines of a fic nobody will read. So, yeah. An OC fic for a fandom that doesn't exist anymore. Oh man, that was just rude of them, you know?
Yeah.
The platform fell before you landed on it.
I think they're just homophobic. Hello.
Scientists arrived from space.
Hey, site.
Yeah, that is where I work.
Hold on, seconds is kind of quiet. Fuck. And now,
I
fucking
so
stupid
bad.
headphones bullshit. Okay, there we go.
I see you're playing what I think was the best Game Boy Mega Man. Although I don't remember which ones I liked. I played those like 8 years ago.
Yeah. Honestly, the competition isn't very fierce.
Yeah. I think 4, if I remember.
Oh boy. Okay.
These games need their own legacy collection.
Yeah. They do, well,
Oh.
what is the timing on those falling? Because, God, they keep falling before us.
Yeah, they fall whenever you're in, like, whenever you're vertically, like, in the same column as them, basically. Which means if you're above or below them, they will just drop. You don't even need to land on them to break. Oh no, that one actually was beforehand. That one must have a hell of a hitbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, by the looks of it, it's the same size hitboxes.
Slide.
Nope, nope, nope. I have no idea if these are bugged or not.
I mean, yes, they are.
They're bugs.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear
I
you.
can.
Back in the
Just
day.
keep repeating the phrase right in the boing lines. Yeah, decide.
That's the thing I said. Nobody responded to.
That's not what you said, but yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Elder Arrow says, well, back in the day of the mid-2000s, Mega Man Anniversary Collections, there were plans for colorized ports of these to, if I recall, the DS, might be the GBA, fell through. Of course, modern Legacy Collections ignored them.
Yeah. I mean, like, everything I was looking up about this was saying this was seen as one of the, like, more of the same Mega Man games, like, the ones that are just like, oh yeah, we need to release a Mega Man game this year, let's release the same one with a couple of changes. It's the ones that didn't have anything, like, really memorable or special about them. Who could forget Pluto's girder level?
I don't see what that has to do with the planet, or the dwarf planet.
Listen, Pluto, the Catboy robot, drops girders on you.
Yeah, I think, yeah, cats just love doing that.
Cats love doing that.
Bad experience.
I don't know if Kitty comes to join, but if she does, we should ask her if she loves dropping girders on people.
Ah, fuck. The cat's still with me.
Is she being a little bastard?
Yeah. Well, she might. No, she's fine right now.
Bastard isn't stopped, but for how long? You never know with cats.
Yeah.
Are these P pickups currency?
Yeah.
Was this the first game to have currency, or did 7 come up for us? 7 has. the
7
bulge.
came out after this. Oh, right.
Yeah, this came out between 6 and 7. This is, I suppose, the game that introduced capitalism to the Mega Man universe.
Aw. Tragedy.
But I thought space was the one place that wasn't corrupted by capitalism.
Of course, capitalism came from space, says Space Arrow. Or Other Arrow. Fuck. Tim Curry was wrong.
Peace Arrow.
Okay, that one fell before I even came close to it. Ah, fucking.
Yes, we know you're from space.
On to Other Arrow.
Sorry, charging up, but doing it constantly because that's what the game encourages you to do. Sorry, it's putting me in the mindset of, you know, the Digimon game that you streamed,
Oh yeah.
where the optimal strategy was to yell constantly in fights because that made your Digimon more likely to attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is the repetitive noise really bugs me, so I'm gonna mute the audio for a bit again. There we go.
Proto Man.
Oh,
The introduction
Proto Man
of
is here. I picked an odd time to mute then. Did he have the whistle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The introduction of the charge shot ruined the franchise. That's my controversial opinion.
Yeah, it's more the charge shot that constantly makes noise and you're encouraged to have charged at all times. Just make it passively charged, man.
Fan games basically make the charge sound fade out.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
What's the Catboy weak against?
Grab Buster.
Water, probably.
Cats hate grabbing.
Use the dog gun. The gun that shoots out dogs.
For dogs, it's like chocolate and grapes, but it's like the cat poisonous food. I guess lilies or something for cats.
I'm gonna have to come back to the stage.
Gotta get the hundo.
Yeah.
Bapture my paws, bapture my paws,
You got Break Dash.
bapture my paws.
Bap bap bap.
Yeah, you don't have that. You have 106.
God, everything in this shop is so expensive.
Dr. Light's company town.
Alright. Directum.
Funny because it means butt.
Okay.
Also, I missed my opportunity to make a Lock Tomb reference. We were my bad.
Ah, dang it.
The Egyptian gods were from space too, huh?
Ah, dang it.
Or maybe you just got that theming going on here for some reason. Alright.
Are all the robot masters based on like zodiac animals? Is that what's happening?
Planets this time.
Yeah.
I do not know why the sky is a bull.
The last one was a cat. That could be tiger.
Like it might be an animal thing going on that we just haven't noticed. But I feel like not all of them were animal themed.
I don't think Saturn was an animal.
They really-
Mars was like guns for hands and like artillery gun of some kind, like sticking out from the top of the head.
They really weren't animal themed.
Yeah, it's just odds that half them are. can't. I don't. For some reason, this is an Egyptian themed level. That thing you were fighting is called T-Kamen. Just gonna link this here so you can see it. It's like, okay, sure, I guess.
You got killed by a banana, I think. I like the goofy little snake.
Wait, these things... Okay, no, they're not. Okay, Eddie, do you have anything useful?
An extra head. Always good to have.
Why are they invincible when doing that attack?
It's one of the Chaos Emeralds.
But specifically from the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon.
Sure.
That cartoon had like 4 of them and they all had like different powers.
Is that Saturday morning one, or is that the
That was the one that was around the time of Sat AM, but not Sat AM.
okay. So the like more Looney Tunes one.
Yeah.
I don't remember the Emerald being in that.
They actually got like an arc even. Ugh, fucking birds. Why is it always the birds?
Flying enemies.
See. Wasn't one of them just Liquid Metal Terminator and Terra was just hair metal lead guitarist? And Neptune was Wave Man.
Yeah, pretty much. The liquid metal one was Mercury.
Venus kind of has some of Toadman's design going on.
Yeah, which was a bit odd. Like, we couldn't nail down what was going on with Venus anyway.
Ah, fuck!
Mm-hmm.
Was it a giant plant?
No, it,
Nope. Water beam.
Oh.
That could be something with soap, I guess.
Yeah, that was the soap bubble stage.
Sounds very strange.
ah, fuck.
I think you have to jump and use it.
Ah, not quite. Ah, damn it. Where does that put me? Nope. I swear, I don't understand that. You know what, I'm just gonna ignore the seal. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Scotsman. Except not.
Dun dun.
Nah, I guess he's only picking up one little thing at a time instead of like 4 of them.
Which planet is this one?
This is Uranus.
Huh.
Which I believe is the last one that we had to face there. I think that's the 8th one.
Yeah.
It's literally Gutsman's power.
Okay, so we got Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. Okay, so that's all of them, I guess.
Yeah, 8 of them had their own individual levels. Terra, the Earth one, is like a guy who just shows up on other levels. Like, he's gonna be in Wily's castle or the equivalent wrong.
Okay. Of course. Wow. Okay. Okay, okay, come on. Okay. Now this time. Okay, here it is. Probably. He would probably die to leave this level now. Okay. Oh, megaman. Did you bring back the features? Nope.
Listen, Mega Man, I can help you, but it'll cost you.
The 4 crystals you brought back. Power generator will reduce the amount of energy you special. No features required.
Only the crystals.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just like an upgrade you get now.
Now, Dr. Light can use the Chaos Emerald to summon the Eternal Dragon. I don't know what song it's about.
He gets one wish, and he's gonna use it to revive Dr. Wily again. It's like this time, he's gonna be a good guy.
Okay. Now we fight Terror. I finally destroyed all the space stations. I guess. You fool, Mega Man. You have meddled with my plan for the last time. You could have created a new world for all robots. How can I face my master now? I must redeem myself by blowing you to pieces. Yeah, don't do what I just did. Yeah, that attack he did is like freezes you for a few seconds. And I get his power too. The Game Boy Mega Man games were interesting because they let you get the powers from the Mega Man killers. That is the mid-game bosses that are... Spark Chaser. Mega Man, you fool! Those were full planets, you monster! Hashtag Terra did nothing wrong, says Other Arrow. I should have defeated all the star droids. What? What's that star? Wait. It's moving. No! It can't be.
Oh, but it is, Megaman.
Wily?
You thought I wasn't going to be in this game, but I was, because I'm in all of the games, and I'm always the villain. I can't even remember if that's the Wily voice I was singing.
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough.
Hit the jets, Rush. Let's go. Mega using the Rush Marine for space travel.
Yeah.
Are we a shmup now?
Yes.
Yeah. Some Kirby shit right here.
You can't charge with the Rush space thing.
What if they made a megaman game and in it they made Dr. Wily, aka Coyote?
Oh, you can charge with Rush.
Listen, like, they could have easily done that in the Sonic crossover, and they didn't.
But did they make other characters like
I don't know.
animals in that one?
They made some of the Sonic characters into Robot Masters because there's the whole like roboticization thing that God, I'm still not used to calling him Dr. Eggman, even though it's years after anyone's ever called him Robotnik. But it's like, yeah, the whole like roboticization thing. It's so like. There are Robot Masters that are made out of like, there's like Tails Man, Shadow Man, brackets the other one. Like there is a gag about, okay, great, now we have 2 Shadow Men, what do we do with that? And one of them is Shadow the Hedgehog is a robot.
I got owned.
So I assume Eggman and Wily team up in that?
Oh yeah, they do, and it's actually really fun.
It'd be weird if I
God,
shipped it.
all of the covers for the issues in that are them like going on tandem bike rides or having picnics or things like that.
Oh,
And this is fun.
I can't believe the crossover is Old Man Yowie.
Yeah.
What?
They eventually realized they very definitely have their differences, but it's still a really fun crossover. I'm trying to find the here's the story there.
All also Dr. Wily's Cream's father.
What?
I'm sorry,
What?
what? I didn't catch any of
Rabbit?
that.
Yeah, that's. I'm referencing like a Sprite comic that crossed over Mega Man and Sonic.
I'd have to actually look up the specific issues of the comic to get the things that I'm trying to find here, and I'm not doing that. But I've posted one of the covers. They're all like this.
And now we got the smaller sprite for this boss battle.
But, like, in the artsy Megaman comic, like, the whole thing would be worth reading just to get to the Sonic crossover. Because, like, it genuinely just, these two villains work really well together. Like, inevitably, it's a villain team-up. They're gonna backstab each other, and they both kind of know this. But until then, they have so much fun.
Why we didn't have the smaller sprite and hitbox for the meteor part? Yeah, we really kind of needed it.
I mean, the Archie Mega Man comic is actually just really good anyway. Like, I would recommend reading it. This crossover is probably the best bit of it. And it's kind of right before their Sonic the Hedgehog comic got a big reboot. It's kind of written with that in mind. Which was the whole fallout of the Ken Penders lawsuit, you know?
Oh god.
Yeah, we're not gonna relitigate that. Like, that's what basically led to the IDW comic being not quite the same continuity. They wrote out a lot of characters because they're like, yeah, we don't know if we have the rights to these anymore, so we'll just, yeah.
I don't think a lot of people like Ken Pender's characters anyway. I don't think I've ever seen like a single person like talk about the Ken Pender's characters, to be honest. Outside of like when they're talking about like his new comic that looks
Yeah, that thing.
oh
Fallen so far behind on the IDW Sonic comic though. Like, what I have read of it is good. I just lose interest in things if they're still updating, is the thing.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
Like, I prefer to binge read something, but I can't do that if it's still in progress. Seriously, like, read that crossover. If you ship those two, like, you'll find so many more panels to just, like, screen cap in that.
I mean, I probably won't since I'm
No,
in
saying this is
neither of
like,
the.
who's like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ship it. And I'm like, you know what? Sure. Ah, they're playing Xbox. Of course they are.
Xbox.
I thought Eggman was a diehard Dreamcast fan. I mean, brings it into his, like, Eggmobiles. Also, yes, Arrow, Laura Sue Chronicles was talked about earlier.
Oh yeah. The IDW comic, yeah, they kind of lean more into game continuity, and they don't, like, the artsy stuff kind of happened, and they don't really talk about most of it unless it's like, this is a character who's also in the games, you know? But the
why
Lara
did
Sue
they-
Chronicles, yeah, they are
Just
exactly as ugly as everyone thought they were going to.
those were just like, I just found it just really funny animal characters just giving Knuckles like a ton of, I don't know much about just like having 90% of the characters be like echidnas and shit.
Oh, you mean Echidnia?
Here's Anchor.
Yeah.
3 apostrophes in there. What is this guy?
No, I mean like in the original, for like the original Sonic version, just
Oh yeah, so the Ken Penders did love writing the Echidnas just because he was able to get away with pretty much whatever he wanted for those.
yeah.
Like, he was just making up Knuckles lore, and they went, sure, I guess, this is now comics canon.
I'm going to assume he had some kind of horrible echidna author insert character.
To narrow it down to just one would be silly, because most
Yeah.
of them were.
I mean, Ken Penders is a character in the comic who's clearly based on his own dad, and it's Knuckles who's father. And the thing is, everything that he has ever said about his relationship with his parents is like, man, dude, these people treated you awfully. And then he's like, no, this is how all families work.
And here's Quint.
Oh, watch out, he's got the pogo.
Is this the one that's like the Mega Man from an alternate bad future?
Yep.
Pogo, 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 bounce, pogo, 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 pogo.
For some reason, you're not. I don't know.
Or he'll try.
The stick jackhammer.
Yeah, the jackhammer pogo. One of those generally considered the worst weapon in the games. Okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, well. Bees. Ah, fuck. Okay. And here's Punk.
Oh, it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Cat, get in my way.
Do that.
And here's the
Well-
way.
Okay.
Howdy ho.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi. fighting robots.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
We're
Super fighting robots even.
Mega Man.
There's only one thing better to do with robots than to fight them.
Now, according to Other Arrow,
Oh, you know.
he's implied that the Mega Man killers in this game are all clones, so the real Quint is out there somewhere. Or dead. Imagine if Wily succeeded in his mad scheme to make a clone army of the Mega Man killers, be a horde of the most lethal foes, and Quint.
Quintessential.
But Tish.
Proto Man.
How did we get in this level, girl, man?
And he only had that one thing to give me. Oh boy, it's this time. So what's funny
Good.
about this is that the earlier Mega Man Game Boy games, instead of just refighting the bosses, they had like different bosses as the capsule fights. Okay. Yeah, they seem to heal 75% of my health with the big health pickups. Ah, this stupid attack. And the Catboy.
Man, with like how short this game is, I wonder like how expensive this must have been in like 1994.
You know, I could actually just look up the price.
Yeah.
Mega Man 5. Game Boy.
Make sure to adjust for inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, my weapon energy tank!
Like, Game Boy games. Price 1994. Let's see if we can actually. Yeah,
No, you fucker.
less sure about how much it costs in the US, but if I recall correctly, they'd be around 25 to 30 pounds. And
That's
does it seem to track with like the prices I'm seeing? Not for this specific game, but yeah. But obviously, most of the prices that you get are the prices for them now, which are, you know, different. The retro gaming market is extremely weird. There's some games that are dirt cheap and some that are very much not, and it's all about how rare they are.
Sometimes.
Aside from Pokemon, which has the same price it had just decades ago.
Sometimes even more. Some games are like really bizarrely expensive.
Pro Man again. Okay, thanks, Pro Man. I was about to say this is easy, and then I ran into it.
You see, Mega Man, I built this robot to be the ultimate robot for fisting. I call him Fisto Roboto.
Oh, Quinn teleports away after being defeated in 2 Game Boy. This is actually...
By the way, are we still on for Dallas today?
Oh. Yeah, it was...
Yeah, for anyone watching the stream who has no idea what we're talking about, we're planning on watching a sci-fi anime called Dallos, which became like a server meme when we were doing it, like, I think that we didn't stream to YouTube or Twitch or anything, so it immediately got us hit with terms of service. It's a thing where we were watching anime openings and we had to guess what genre they were. And, if at all possible, guess, like, the story of the anime.
If we weren't living under capitalism, we could do this stream.
Listen,
Yep.
you need to help me destroy capitalism. I keep saying this, and I'm actually serious every time.
It would make our streaming content so much better.
Yeah. You could have it so much better.
We could, honestly.
To answer the question, I'm still down for some Dallas.
Yeah.
It is good to hear. I was insecure if it had gotten, like, lost in the weeds, and
Oh no, we
I
have
wanted to
this
know.
event set up for apparently 5 minutes from now, so it's not going to be then unless we finish this game right now.
Yes, I set it for, like, a vaguely stream-endy time when I made
Yeah.
the event, but I was like, you know, there's no schedule on this, so who
There's no
knows?
schedule, it's just whenever. That's the reminder.
Ack. Oh, this is doing that
Yeah.
thing that Mega Man 9's final boss did that I hated.
Honestly though, like the guessing what anime like plot like guessing the plot of an anime from seeing the intro from it is a fun game, and I would recommend it for any server. You cannot stream this, you will get banned from any site you stream it on. But, like, we discovered that we have some hilarious, like, lack of overlap in our knowledge of anime.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's ones that I didn't know anything about, but there's ones that I knew that nobody else did, so, you know.
Friends.
You do that with me because I wouldn't know any of them.
Yeah. To be
I
fair,
have a
half
couple
fun of it-
left over that I was like still had in the wings when we quit last time.
Yeah.
I can still go if we ever want to do that.
Yeah, I had a few that I could. Oh.
Hmm?
Oops, a lot.
Another arrow appears.
What's that?
Hey.
Getting crowded.
Oh boy, this boss is doing
Oh, okay.
that thing that the final boss of 9 did, where you have to sort of reflect and attack back at it, but it's like weird how it works.
Yeah, it's kind of janky.
Yeah. Oh god, the one in 9 was really bad about it. Okay, it's giving me a good pattern.
I cannot remember the final boss of 9. Oh,
I forget what exactly it looked like, but it like shot eggs at you that would explode after a certain amount of time, and you had to make sure that it exploded on the boss.
It's always gotta be eggs.
Look out, man. Wally's got a hand.
good thing those aren't the insta-kill spikes.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
we ran out of those.
They're not coated with the special robot poison.
I wonder for instant kill spikes is that like the testers complained.
Behold, Megaman, I have awakened the ancient weapon Sunstar. Its Nova weapon will destroy you.
Oh, I thought Nova Weapon's gonna destroy someone else. No, it's just us. It's fine.
Hey, look, it's Pharaoh Mankind.
Pharaoh Man.
Yo, Pharaoh Man.
I guess the Egypt stage earlier was foreshadowing.
What? You fool! How dare you attack the mighty Dr. Wily? Yeah, Wily isn't the final boss in this. You are Megaman. I am Sunstar, the Doomsday weapon. I must destroy all inferior life forms.
Oh good, they don't heal you.
Is that guy supposed to do that?
Oh yeah, he starts destroying the platforms.
Drops you down to an identical platform. It's a very clever boss
Oh,
design.
whoa.
Then he turns mechanic.
I'm not sure. Does he destroying the platform do anything, or does it just look cool?
Could you repeat that?
Oh, sorry. I don't. Does his destroying the platform do anything, or does it just look cool?
I think it's like a phase change.
Hmm.
Because he seems to do different attacks afterwards. Are you okay? You seem to be sparking. Here, grab my shoulder. I'm sure you can be fixed at Dr. Light's lab. Mega Man, why? Why are you helping me? Because we are both robots. Yes. And we are both created to fight.
Wasn't Mega Man created to do chores?
I was
wrong.
created to vacuum.
I only fight when I am forced to protect the world from those who would pit machines against man. I believe humans and robots can live in peace. Maybe, but I will never know. My fusion reactor is going critical, and when it does, it will destroy this entire fortress. Sunstar, leave now.
Hey, Megaman, didn't you like fucking kill those other robot guys?
Those guys had it coming.
They owed me like $20.
Well, you can't get paid if you kill him.
Sunstar shot at Wily. He's alright in Mega Man's book.
Yeah.
How close was that to the Earth?
Unknown, but probably far.
He did have to go through 4 other planets to get to it, to be fair.
Yeah. Sailor Mercury, Sailor Venus, Sailor Mars, Sailor Neptune.
I think I kind of get the idea behind Mars. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
'Cause he's got like all the weapons, Mars, God of War.
Yep. Honestly,
Can't believe Kratos was in a Mega Man game.
honestly, Mars was the best thought out theme.
Those Saturn's level, like. It's like at least the boss has like the rings and stuff, and what was the level like?
Fuck, I just did it. Can't remember. Fuck. It was rocks, I think.
I mean, that makes sense since that's what the rings are made of.
Wily, you survived? Curse you, Mega Man. This war ends now.
But those bolts, they'll be worthwhile in future games.
Big. Yes. Thank you for playing. Presented by Capcom. Apparently, if I like continued 4 times in a row, I would have gotten a turbo accelerator. Let's see what that does. Just looking at. Okay, it's not listed in this thing. Yeah, well. Well, that's it. Thank you for coming to the stream. Next week, I think I'm gonna stream Mega Man 7.
The worst one.
Disagree.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Mega Man and Bass. Fate, sorry.
I actually.
No, Mega Man does team up with a fish in one of them.
But yeah, I actually haven't finished that one. God.
Would you say that one's not your forte?
Fish.
Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Wow.
Bye.